Oh boy. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ew. I don't want to know what that means. Whoa.
Thank you to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Washed up revolutionaries of the Reject Nation in 70mm glorious celluloid film. Andrew.
John.
We're back.
We are.
It's Flash.
It's Bang.
Hey.
Hey.
And it's time for one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson's latest joint. People loving this movie. People saying this might be one of his funniest movies as well as one of his most relevant. I know little to nothing about it.
I don't know anything. It's the director of Mortal Kombat, right?
Yes, Paul W.S. Anderson.
Sorry.
One of my favorite tweets before we get into this. I can't remember who sent it out. This was years ago, but somebody proposed the idea of having Paul Thomas Anderson and Paul W.S. Anderson each write a script and then trade scripts and then each direct each other's script.
I would love that. That would not be confusing in any way, shape, or form.
No, and one will star DiCaprio and the other will star freaking Mila Jovovich, and it's going to be great. Anyway, how you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm doing good. I'm pumped. Leo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors. I have not really seen many Paul Thomas Anderson films, so...
Strangely same.
Yeah.
Strangely same.
We should probably, after this, we should get some suggestions in the comments and just go down a catalog and do some reactions of his films.
Absolutely.
I'd be down.
Sorry, Joe from Multihouse is texting me. Shouts out to Joe.
Hey, Joe.
He's
we
a
love
cinephile,
you, buddy. Yes.
so I feel like he would be happy we're watching one battle after another.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Andrew. It's the start of our day. It's a long shoot. I'm shooting this movie, followed by 6 episodes of Friends.
Damn.
It's going to be the weirdest day.
That's a lot.
But I love a weird shoot day, and I'm happy. We haven't done a video together in a while.
Yeah.
All you do is hang out with Tara now.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy.
All right.
I don't make the schedule, but I'm sorry.
It's one video after another with you. Anyway, guys, let's do this thing. I'm excited. Let's see some Oscar stuff. God, the grain, that's right. This is actual film. Shit. The second it hits your eye, you're like, whoa. The light, too.
It's the Immigration Detention Center.
Well, this is not going to be relevant in any way to our waking life.
No, nothing. Oh, just going back and forth.
Oof. Dissolve to...
Is he helping them out?
U.S.-Mexico border. So they help him bring people in?
Our best guess, there's about 250, 275 people in there. It's hard to count.
Oh, yeah, he's in...
Prepared for like
Yeah,
300
man.
people
Just
by
watch.
the time we get there, right?
Is that...
Our cargo container, 18 that thing only holds 160
Looks between them.
people. I'm talking about crammed in there tight, smashed.
It is RZA. No, it's not RZA.
No. He's in Remember the Titans and Ant-Man.
Whoever's not on with us, they just run on foot. That's it. If they're not with us, they run.
And Dread.
Via de la Amistad, that's our exit route. Runs east-west. It's about 1 mile from 905.
She's dragging in that wagon.
Listen, I got HMAs. I got
Dragging in that wagon.
Tear gas. I got whatever you guys need, but
Damn.
I'm a little unclear as to what the plan is. I need some direction.
Don't be unclear. You got a plan for us.
What is it? I mean, you want to create a diversion? I'm going to blow something
And
up?
she was already scoping out the
I can
detention
blow some
center.
up if you want to.
I want you to create a show, Pat.
Or the Molotov cocktails.
This is an announcement of revolution. Make it good.
The revolution will begin.
Impress me.
Impress me. Make a show.
Big truck coming up in Rico Fermi right up.
Channel 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a Haim sister, isn't it?
All right, let's go.
I didn't see Licorice Pizza. Didn't he do that with one of the Haim sisters?
Oh, wow. I didn't realize how tall that was. Oh, Jesus.
You know, make it your own. Woof.
It just...
It's like a heist movie. Ooh. But it somehow feels way more dangerous than a heist movie. given the actual context.
Context, yeah. Oh, what a way to be woken up, huh?
Yeah.
Because your brain is like not fully functional as you wake up, and then you got a gun pointed at you.
Yeah,
Several
dude.
guns. Like, you're not processing properly.
He's gonna paint a big bat in gasoline on the side of a building. And he's gonna light it up.
Light it up.
Oh,
Wake up, soldier boy. You died and went to...
Soldier Boy. Oh, it's Sean Penn.
Oh, I didn't know he's in this. You're free. Let's go.
I'm Captain Steven.
Stephen J.
My name is Perfidia
Lockjaw.
Beverly Hills, and this is a declaration of war.
Perfidia Beverly Hills.
You got an army growing in your guts, and you put it there. You didn't count on me. You didn't count on my fight.
Damn, you really feel her intensity.
The message is clear. Free borders, free bodies, free choices, and free from f***ing fear.
Woo, woo.
Sweet thing.
Apple of my
funny.
eye.
Get up, not on your feet.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This is sweet playing. Get it up.
What? Get up.
Yeah,
Whoa.
get it up.
Whoa.
Fascinating.
Ah.
As we cut to like the opening of a long. Nice with the deep focus or shallow focus.
Up. Good boy.
Wow.
You like locking people up, huh?
Is that the same thing Mark Wahlberg used in Boogie Nights?
Get on your knees now.
What's the line?
Let's
It's
go,
my
go.
huge.
I saw that like 20 years ago. I don't remember.
Put it on. Let's go.
I haven't seen Boogie Nights forever, but I
Yeah,
remember it
it's-
being great.
Yeah.
I would love to see that again.
Yeah.
Anew.
Now get the up.
It'd be like a first time for me because it's been so long.
Let's go. Hands up. Keep that up.
Woo, woo. This is bonkers. I've never seen this in a Hollywood picture before.
Can't tell if I'm more impressed by her with her control and intensity or him to get control a boner.
She's marching him out all bricked up. This is weird. And yes, I mean impressive. I don't know. I can't tell if this is a spur of the moment thing.
But he was aroused by her, so I mean, I shouldn't be that impressed.
I declare war. Oh, that's a show. That's a show. Okay. This is fascinating because like there's purpose here, but she clearly having some kind of fun.
Not if I see you first. Face.
And he came.
Like how sharp, witty the dialogue is.
The French 75. Viva la revolution. Wow. Yeah, I gotta imagine, especially when this movie was first dropping, the response must have been real charged up.
I think he like black girls. I think he like me.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments. Does he like black girls? Woo.
Yeah, they were giving each other those looks. Oh, wait.
Calm down.
Doing here.
It's fascinating. Yeah, they're getting off on this.
I'm creating a closed circuit to remove any static electricity. And that right there,
Whoa.
that's a shunt. See
Shunt.
that? This is your blasting cap. Right here.
Caress.
Very important to keep your cap shunted like this when you enter the courthouse. You got that?
Woof.
This is turning
That's
her
right.
on.
Cap shunt. I got it.
First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna turn on your cell phone with that.
Oh, her cell phone is turned on.
This is the last deep aspect to this I would have expected.
Accidentally detonate your charge.
This is a really horny movie.
Put your hands here, and then you're gonna take your hands in the cap. Senator Wilson, we planted a bomb at the Haymarket office of your re-election campaign. We warned you that election ban, and you didn't want to listen.
Ooh.
For my sisters in need, we will strike.
Wow.
With pity at Beverly Hills.
I wonder if there's shit.
Ooh.
If there's payphones, I wonder if this is 90s, late early 2000s.
Revolutionary violence is the only way.
Don't even bother looking for the Prince 75. We'll find
Damn, this is gonna, yeah. Whoa, Jesus Christ. This is gonna be fascinating. This is gonna be wild.
Okay, baby, you ready?
Because too, we live, you know, obviously we live in such a politically charged time, and there's so much about where on the aisle you fall. But like, revolution is a whole other facet of that, you know.
Let's go.
And I gotta imagine that this is gonna bring the principle closer to the action in a way that's confronting and uncomfortable.
No, baby, you gotta go.
Yeah, let's get to safety first.
Bomb goes off in 2 minutes.
I mean, oh shit!
Whoa!
Wow, that is a very striking image. Oh my god!
This,
oh
wow.
my god! Jesus! So turned on by a woman who can take charge, even if he politically disagrees with her ideologically.
Not just ooh. Oh, was
My
that Leo?
competition.
Oh, okay, they're having fun with that. All right. The music shift. This is Johnny Greenwood, right, from Radiohead? I think he
You
works
would
with
know
P.T.
better than
Anderson. You're the score guy.
Score guy, not the lyrics guy.
You're the working white girl. Do your thing.
Now do your thing.
Let's blend in.
Do your damn thing. Do your thing. Do your
One
damn thing. Do your
battle
thing.
after.
One battle after another. Cool title card.
We have 2 devices.
Is this based on a
for 2
Thomas
locations at 3
Pynchon
blocks
novel? Is that the
apart.
guy's
West
name?
completes her device in the administration building.
Whoa.
Perfidia and I take the courthouse. Bombs are planted. Devices are detonated by remote at 7 p.m. after hours.
Like this, they're so unsuspecting.
From here on in, it's one battle
Roll
after another.
There you go. Got the title. I didn't realize he had that little bun. That Leo bun.
I don't remember the last time I saw him with long hair in a film. Maybe Man in the Iron Mask.
It's fascinating, too, to see them go from, you know, their kind of scuzzed up, you know, hands dirty clothes into these more, like, polished costumes almost.
Yeah. Got to play the part, right? Oh shit. Jesus.
Everyone must have had to go through bombs training, munitions training.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Be seeing you. Not if I see you first, F-face.
What a compromising position you have caught me in.
I want you to do your worst. You can blow up anything you want. It doesn't make any difference to me. I want my hat and my gun.
Yeah.
If you want to keep doing what you're doing, you'll meet me at the Primrose Path 2300.
This is such a weird transaction. And he's like so far up the ladder, I assume that he's just like detached enough from any purpose that he's just getting off on, yeah, the game of it all, the violence, the taboo. Oh my.
What the shit?
What? What? Just what? I did not have this pegged for horniest movie of the year.
Right.
Oh, she doesn't look happy about that anymore. Crank that little soldier boy.
You were my first love.
I want to take my shoes off.
He's very lonely.
I don't want to. I have a lot of ideas about what just happened there. Imagine any. Wah! Whoa, the shot!
Oh,
Jesus Christ! Cut to.
Holy shit!
whatever it takes.
Tony Montana!
Ah! Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Hey, for fun. This is the fun. The guns is the fucking fun.
Oh.
I mean, a white bread Philistine corporate culture whose only end is to perfect the science of advertising.
Endless profit, endless expansion.
Bitch, we gonna have a I'm gonna kill him too, man. I kill him dead.
Her on the left looks familiar too.
It's like she doesn't even realize she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, Regina Hall?
It is Regina Hall. Damn, they showed her face for like a second in the first scene.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her at first.
This year, I've seen her in more non-silly comedy stuff than ever before, and like only the utmost. Like Regina Hall is so great.
My child comes from a whole line of revolutionaries, and you look so lost. She's a runner, you a stone.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do about this baby?
Gonna teach him how to make bombs. I was thinking that for a moment. I've got to imagine it is.
Although I gotta feel like in a stitch like this, just everyone raised the baby.
It's like she's his only girl.
Aww.
Like I just no longer exist. I'm just a piece of me.
Ooh. Almost like how a child feels with resentment when
Am I weird for being jealous of my baby?
That's a fascinating angle.
Am I weird for being jealous of my baby?
Is that postpartum depression? Or is that no?
I mean, it's gotta be part of it, I suppose.
Where are you going right now?
Stop talking to me. I go as I please.
Ooh.
We're a family now, right? You don't have to do this anymore.
Oh man,
You realize I put myself first, right? And that's what you're scared of.
I'm a runner.
We have her now. You do get that right.
I put myself first, and I reject your lack of originality.
God, my lack of originality. You stop with all this bullshit.
Jesus.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Oh man. This is complicated.
It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Huh.
This is a new consciousness.
New consciousness.
Yeah, I'm not your other buddy. I'm not your mother.
Ooh.
You want your power over me the same reason you want your power over the world? You and your crumbling male ego will never do this revolution like me. Fuck out of here.
Do the revolution, baby.
Go
do it.
I mean, she ain't wrong, I guess.
Must be so sad, feeling so isolated.
I am in no way an expert on revolutionary action or the work, but I know women and black women especially are instrumental.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Charlene.
Black girl's name.
It's like you are asking very specific questions.
Ghetto Charlene Beverly Hills. Ugh. Ooh.
Give me a
God.
creepy feeling.
God.
Yeah. No, the physical acting is.
I agree, Leo.
Yeah, the physical acting is really good, and the facial expressions really well done.
The flip around of that sentiment. Do you like black girl? Like so pointed.
Get your noses in the carpet. My name is Jungle.
Bruh.
This is what power looks like. See my face? This some set it off
Sure.
shit. I just want your money.
Yeah.
Your money pays for my artillery, my
Wow.
supplies, my transportation, my dynamite, my message.
Bars.
I am what black power looks like. See my face? See my
Don't
face?
give an
I'm
F.
Press 75.
Ooh.
Shit.
Oh.
Stop moving.
She's a boss.
Fucking moving.
Whoa.
Oh, did he get shot? You'd see the blood on the ground. Oh, shit.
He's trying to do his, and that was not a white security guard. I don't know if that factors, but
I mean,
that's probably just a guy getting paid minimum wage.
And they take robbery and murdering a lot harsher.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're like, well, you're an agent of the system, so you made your bed, but at the same time, you can see the emotional toll it's seeping in. Wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
Wow!
Great!
I love how frenetic the cinematography is.
Like it's not exactly a like great getaway cinematography. Ooh! Ooh! Woof! Woof!
Oh,
Woof!
oh,
Woof!
okay.
Woof.
Excuse you.
Gonna have to change insurance with so many people. I hope Regina Hall gets to speak and stuff.
Hey! I was waiting for that to happen. Ugh.
I like that they didn't do the shot though, or not quite anyway. Sort of. A lot of times they really telegraph the T-bone. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. I was waiting for it to happen, but I didn't know when it would happen.
Wow, man.
This is so chaotic.
See, this has like a bunch of cool movie shit in it, but like the tone never feels cool. It always just feels like danger and like uncertainty. Oh, nice aerial shot. Dude, do the Zodiac. We watch Zodiac here on this channel. It's a great movie. Oh, no.
Wow.
I wonder if that's a real, if they're really running somebody or if this is some CGI. And I also wonder if they shot that with a real helicopter or a drone. Got the light on her face there. They're taking fucking... Oh.
All right, well, it gets rid of my theory that it was in the 90s with the payphones.
What an image. A lot of people don't even work
This
anymore.
department
It's sad.
doesn't do any special favors, especially for black girls.
Ugh.
You're a killer, and that's the least of it. He'll do 30, 40 years in prison.
Yeah. Shit, she's
Too bad
done.
You don't know anybody with sway.
Oh, God.
You can save me.
Let's manipulate him.
Oh, that's all whole reason he's here. He's gonna get off on however hard this is to deal with.
Because you're in love with me.
Your whole purpose in life is to destroy you, and so in a sick way, you kind of need him, I guess.
The embrace of the federal government. You've got to tell me where they are and name names.
God.
You have to name names or you're going to go to prison.
Oh.
Oh my God.
This one plays melody A, this one plays melody B. Together they go off within 200 or 300 yards of each other. They sync up, they'll play a main melody. Okay, somebody else has one of these, you both know the tune, you'll be able to find each other.
Wow.
This is a trust device. Find somebody else out there and they happen to have one of these, trust them with your life.
Wow.
I know. We're going.
Get a phone. If you gotta get a cell, make it 1G. The early analog stuff, they don't scan those frequencies anymore. You'll be fine. Otherwise, no phone. If the towers are up, we're gonna be able to find each other in any case. Memorize everything in this envelope. Burn it when you're done.
Okay.
You don't go to Backton Cross right away. You go to Denver first. You spend a week in Denver. While you're in Denver, plant those decoys. When that's all clear and that job is done, then you go on to Backton Cross.
Jesus.
These are the new names in social.
So who am I supposed to be
You are
here?
Bob and Willa Ferguson.
Bob.
It's a mother and son who died in childbirth last month.
What about Bob?
Whoa. Your new name, Rusty Shackelford.
I hope he has a better outcome than Bob from Beetlejuice.
Bob. Let's go. Big picture.
This guy looks familiar too, but I can't place him.
Okay.
I have faith in you, Donald.
Leo's head is definitely going to be shrunk by the end of this. He's just going to be a body with a little tiny pinhead.
Sorry, okay?
Oh, man.
I gotta go.
I know, but traveling grace, oh my God.
Traveling Grace. I wonder how well researched this is. Revolutionaries on YouTube, comment below, I suppose. Because it feels very tangible, and it feels very much like the stuff you don't normally see in, I don't know,
Just online.
less politically minded movies that involve, you know, violent revolutionary action.
Home sweet home. You've been through all this before, but I gotta go through it one more time. No contact ever with anyone from Josie and the Pussycats. No family, no friends. Don't commit any crimes.
Josie and the Pussycats.
You will testify when we
Don't
need
be
you to
gay.
testify.
Don't do
First order of
crimes.
Business, find a job, pay your bills. So you good? Welcome to mainstream America.
Damn.
Served 30 or 40 years.
Fighting demons. End up fighting themselves.
Is she living next to Henry Hill?
Is she going to be able to live that life? It's like everything she stands against.
Oh, I thought that was Dave Bautista for a sec. Are you about to get caught?
Really enjoying the music in this movie. Shouts out to Greenwood.
Shit!
Fuck!
Oh, is that Sean Penn?
Sure looked like.
Oh!
Damn, dude! Damn. So she gave him up?
Sure looks that way. Damn.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Damn. Prepared for every eventuality.
Valor in the line of duty, bringing justice to the vigilante.
Sean Penn getting an award?
75.
Yeah.
We are here to award Stephen J. Lockjaw
Stephen J. Lockjaw.
with the Bedford Forest Medal of Honor.
Nathan Bedford Forrest. Wasn't Bedford Forrest like a Klansman? I don't know. Is that what we learned in Forrest Gump? I forget. Historical figure people comment below.
I remember he had a descendant that was a Klansman.
Oh my god, dude. What? Whoa! Whoa! It's what a fascinating character.
What?
Oh my fucking god, dude. Huh? She ain't there. Wow. Yup. Yeah. Not anymore. I can still punish you.
I've been betrayed.
I've lost everything. I've given up my whole.
I mean, yeah, she had to give up her
That's
everyone,
tough.
and then also her mission.
I want to know how people feel about that because I mean, she could have chosen to go to jail. I suppose.
I mean, for 30 or 40
really
years,
down for the cause.
She was so desperate.
I'm like, what's the move here? Do you live to fight another day, and because you believe so heavily in yourself here, you know, you just go and continue?
Yeah, I'm not justifying
the revolution.
I'm not justifying what you did, but I understand.
Oh, we going to Mexico? Okay, we're just getting out. There's no more.
God, the music really swells heavy here.
Yeah. This is a fascinating Leo role too, because I feel like in the recent movies I've seen him in, he's playing, you know, these ugly, kind of dim-witted characters.
Time lapse. Yeah, I was gonna say.
World had changed very little.
Ooh.
Hey, how you done?
So what year are we? Because it seemed like they had
2049.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss martial arts. I should go back.
Didn't you and Greg train at the same place they filmed Cobra Kai? Oh, Benicio?
You're not breathing. Just do it again. Yeah, we took Taekwondo together for years. Greg was a black belt. I got up to green 2-stripe.
Hey.
Love the film grain, man. Love that 70 millimeter.
Yeah.
I wish I could see this on like a true IMAX. Yeah, there
Gives
you go.
it that authentic filmmaker's feel.
You got to build the breathing in so it's natural and it's with every move. Oh, he's got the Van Dyke or the Mark Maron, whatever you call that. We're rocking.
Spray, get a good spray in there.
Yeah, this is an interesting Leo because he's very understated and he's not been very like instrumental to the direct action of the movie yet. They've said, you know, like you're lost. You're not the driver of this. You know, you're a stump. So I wonder how this is going to contribute to his sort of repertoire of sad sacks of recent.
Right, they said 16 years later. Makes sense. She's in high school.
History, I hope, Lincoln.
History. This is bull. What you guys are teaching here.
Yeah.
It's like what you guys are teaching here is clashing with my ideology.
We teach about the Philippines.
We don't get all into the details just yet, but we don't hide from them either.
You should. Gotta tell the truth.
Oh, man.
And then you got the Grand Wizard over there, right? Mr. Benjamin Franklin.
Uh-oh.
Forefather.
Damn.
Slave owner.
I'm afraid you can't do that here in the classroom.
This is...
Overall, to get into it, Willa's doing really great.
Willa.
She's a confident leader. She
Excellent.
works hard.
Gets that from her mom.
She actually cares about being a good student, you know. She enters class each day, ready to work, full of energy.
I love this teacher's energy.
Their students really admire her. Are you okay?
He misses the
If I get emotional, it's just tears of joy, that's all.
I see this is very emotional for you.
I don't know.
When are you going to get the reading Howard's in?
You know, Willa grew up without her mom. Her mom died when she was very young.
Oh, I see.
Her mom died. Oof.
So Willa never knew her mother?
No.
That can be very hard on a young woman.
Dad's going to come back. They're going to meet. No.
At another detention center.
Nothing relevant about this imagery, no sir. Although, triumph of the human spirit, you know, you can find little moments of joy in even the worst situations. Those kids playing.
Sir, I have Lieutenant Skinner here to speak with you.
Skinner!
What do you got, Skinner?
Deputy Director of Progress has orders to speak to you, sir. Your transportation is set for 1,800 hours, sir.
That's 6 o'clock, John.
Oh.
You know what this is about, Skinner?
No, sir.
No, I think I do. That'll be all, Lieutenant.
Aurora Borealis.
Please follow me.
Moved up to the ranking of colonel. Nice. Good for him. Yeah.
Oh, music.
Love the piano and the score.
This guy walking
really well
up, that's
done.
great.
Oh, for his hair? Just
What
walking.
the way you mouth that, man. What guy? What a
Such a intrigue.
This looks like such a sourpuss.
Have somebody tell my wife I'll be down in a few minutes.
Colonel Lockshaw, thanks for coming. Sandy, great to see you.
Oh.
snap.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm sorry about all
Tony
the espionage
Goldwyn?
at the back entrance. My daughter was getting married and the dress was formal, so we didn't want you to feel out of place.
Perfectly understandable, sir.
He's like, you didn't bring Dexter, did you?
Yeah.
Please sit.
Shane Mitchell sends a hello. Oh, the big dog. He's still building out that garage.
The construction project that never ends.
Well, I'm sure he'll get it done. Will you give him my best?
How was your journey from Rio Duarte?
Fine, sir.
You're doing great work down there.
Thank you very much, sir.
Each and every day is hand-to-hand combat in the spread of uncontrolled migration, isn't it?
Yes, it is, sir.
You want to save the planet, you start with immigration.
That's exactly right, sir.
What?
You said that a few years back after squatting Pebble.
Squatting pebble. Mannerisms.
You
Yeah.
expressed an interest in us.
Yes, sir, I have.
And does it honor you to be considered for membership in our club?
It's a very
Oh,
deep
is there
honor, sir.
club?
Yes, it is.
Steve,
Are they gonna take you to the island?
we have in the past offered membership to certain members of the military. We found their tactical battlefield expertise to be quite useful.
Bars.
Now, our aim and your aim is the same: to find dangerous lunatics, haters, and punk trash and stop them.
How do you define all those things?
No more.
By what
lunatics.
metric do you
I'm
define
not
a
sure
lunatic?
If you've heard or not, but Jim Kringle passed away.
Oh, I did hear that, yes.
He's gonna take his place.
This means an opening.
I don't think I'm being immodest when I say that joining the Christmas Adventurers Club
Hey.
Fuck.
means that you are a superior man. No, not the best man, not the most intelligent, the most sophisticated, or the wisest.
The best man is Robbie Williams.
It just means
Or no,
that
he's
you
the better
are
man,
superior
sorry.
to other human
The best man's
beings,
Taye
and you
Diggs.
shall never want for riches or the greatest of friends.
I think Steve Buscemi is the better man.
And we report to ourselves with a freedom to be creative and cut through layers of bureaucracy. We live by the golden rule in a network of like-minded men and women dedicated to making the world safe and pure. What would you say to
So
someone who
you're your
believes that
own
you're
little
soft
revolutionary
in your duty to racial
bandol-
purification?
bandolero.
I would say they are a liar who has no business in society or on the planet for that matter.
Do you presently live with a spouse?
No, sir.
Have you ever consulted with a mental health professional?
No, sir.
Have you ever had any bills or debts turned over to a collection agency?
God, no.
Well, I did purchase a jet ski. It was an evolution of the old Hummingbird Whisperdo 238, the Dynamite Dolphin 335.
specific.
I'm familiar.
I abstained from payment. I do it again. I have no regrets.
Okay.
True revolutionary.
Knowingly engaged in any acts of terrorism against this country?
No, sir.
Have you ever engaged in an interracial relationship?
No, sir.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
To avoid any misunderstanding, we require absolute secrecy through the initiation process to judge how serious and unselfish you are.
Are they gonna do some humiliation rituals?
And to be considered to a vote,
Yes,
you must
he's gonna have to
submit
put his feet
a
in dog shit.
voluntary vulnerability study. This identifies anything problematic in your character.
I love the verbiage here.
What could be a problem?
I don't know. What could be a problem?
Absolutely nothing.
If you got nothing to hide, then you're good.
We want to know who we're standing with. Now it's a double Yankee White Inquisition.
How do we get in this club, John?
The hell the double A Yankee White?
So if you have any doubt as to your ability to qualify a body or character as a member of the Christmas Adventurers Club, now you have an opportunity to say so.
Oh my God.
Do you wish to withdraw?
No, sir.
Like how he's got to put on a facade to be in this club because he wants power and he craves control.
Now, Sandy
Well,
and I have to get
and
down
I
to cut
think
the
he
cake.
needs to.
Congratulations on your
Oh, he
daughter's
wants to
wedding.
find her
Thank
too.
you. And we'll be in touch.
I don't know. I think he needs some weird element of like personal peril and risk. Like I don't know.
It's interesting to see him being vulnerable.
Yeah, well, as vulnerable as he can get as this guy. Look at how empty this man looks. Look at how weird his posture is.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, it just
Great
feels
dolly
like-
zoom into the close-up. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, good call. It's weird. It feels like, again, he sees such violence and he's risen up these ranks and stuff like that. It just feels to me like, yeah, in order to feel anything, this guy has to be in these most extremely depraved, like precarious situations. And it's like they're talking about, cutting through bureaucracy, and then like they're making their own revolutionary group essentially just
for
the purposes of perpetuating the government agenda, the status quo.
Wouldn't be part of the government if they weren't hypocrites, Jonathan.
Yeah. the like jingoist agenda. I mean, it's hard to argue. We are being extracted of value all the time. People vying for our attentions, distractions.
Don't think they're separate. Don't break them apart. They're not separate.
Ooh, damn. No, dude. They grabbed Nemec.
Yeah, you could feel too in the scenes like building up to that. There was that paranoia from him, and like it was justified.
This guy needed a podcast and a VPN, man.
Yeah.
He needed a Zoom microphone.
He needed John.
That's right. He needed me to set up his podcast infrastructure.
I'm really impressed with the cinematography whenever we got
QST.
Oh, in case of
Sanctuary stations. Billy Goat is in the wind. Repeat, Billy Goat is in the wind. Implement plan snap crackle pop.
Snap crackle pop.
If I had a religion, a daily ritual, it would be liquid IV. I'm not exaggerating. I take it every single day, sometimes twice a day. In the past couple of weeks, I've gotten into running. That's my thing now. And nothing depletes me like a long session in the sun. And this bad boy rehydrates me so well. And with all that glycogen depletion, this hydrates me so well. Even if you're not out there crushing miles, hydration matters. Stressful work days, brain fog, travel. When I get off the plane, I take one of these. Sometimes I'm just so busy, it helps me out. You feel it mentally and emotionally, more than just physically. And Liquid IV's hydration multiplier hydrates faster than water alone. Just one stick of this and 16 ounces of water is powered by LIV Hydra Science, which, as everyone knows, is an optimized ratio of electrolyte, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. This has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drinks, 8 vitamins and minerals, 100% daily value of 4 essential B vitamins, plus vitamin C, backed by a scientific advisory board, and it's non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, free of bad stuff with no artificial colors and sweeteners. I personally take the sugar-free flavors, the no sugar added ones, the mandarin orange, currently my favorite. So Reject Nation, if you want to get on board this train, you can subscribe and save 30% at liquidiv.com/rejects. That's liquidiv.com/rejects. 30% off when you subscribe and save at liquidiv.com/rejects. Tear, pour, live more.
So, my man, you got my guy? Any SSE in the car? No.
SSE? Oh, no.
Howard Somerville.
How are you?
Good. The French 75. The Resistance.
Been looking for you for 16 years.
The Gringo Coyote. Billy Goat.
Done your homework.
Take a look around. Take it all in.
The Gringo Coyote.
You're still alive. That's a good sign, right?
Seem to be.
Yeah. Do you know why you're still alive? I will tell you. I need you to tell me
Mind
where
games.
baby Charlene is. What's her name? Where she lived? I need to know where the Rocket Man lives. I need to know his name. Ghetto Pat.
Okay, well, I can cooperate. Their names are Fred Flintstone and Arthur Fonzarelli, and their address is Alpha Centauri.
Yabba dabba do.
They're sitting on plastic in a container. He still got jokes.
I just want you to know that I'm not scared.
I appreciate that. If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't be scared either. I just don't know if your sister would feel that way. What's his sister's name?
Pamela.
Fuck.
Hit him where it hurts
Jones?
emotionally.
What are their names? Where do they live?
God, that's hard.
Their names are Bob and Willie Ferguson.
Oh, shit.
Shit. To deploy in that town.
Dude, I love these handheld shots.
Drugs and tacos.
Drugs and tacos.
All the intel on the gathering spots, the hot spots for teeny boppers.
On it.
Oh, I don't want you anywhere near hot spots for teeny boppers, man.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, what's your life like?
Doing the taekwondo or the
martial arts,
whatever.
She certainly appears more stable and together than her dad.
Yeah, I mean, he's dealing with a lot of emotional baggage.
But also, has he instilled any of the revolutionary ideology in her, or is he just letting her live normal?
Thinking that when he was in the history class, I'm like,
We
don't
have a
you?
TST operation to capture 2 HVIs. Adult male, Bob Ferguson. Female juvenile, Willa Ferguson, age 16, the daughter.
Wet and stinkies is an awful phrase.
Okay, but did
Bag and tag.
But did they get the radio frequency of what happened? Maybe they have time to get out of there.
Yeah, what's Plan Snap Crackle Pop gonna do?
I think this is just a misdirect from a filmmaker's perspective.
Hawk.
Just don't know if he's gonna get caught.
Predator bird in the sky. Oh shit, that's not a hawk. Predatory bird in the sky. Nice. Is it a Black Hawk helicopter?
Chris, split the team. Cell 1 to the high school, cell 2 to the residence of the meet.
What a
Wow.
shot.
Damn.
What a shot.
So visceral. Really feel like you're in that helicopter with them.
Yeah, that wide angle lens. And I wonder if that was a 70 camera. Those are not small.
Our main target tonight is Brimhorn's Chicken Lickin' Frozen Food Farm. Human reporting has led us to believe Chicken Lickin' is a front for a large-scale distribution operation within the AO.
Oh, good.
You are tasked with the clearing and securing of Chicken Lickin' Frozen Food Farm in order to destroy heroin distribution operations within the AO. Simultaneously, local law enforcement.
Oh, man.
You will clear and secure Pulaski's Tires, Raleigh Berto's Mexican Restaurant on Old California Road,
Oh, no.
Tiburon's Taco Shack in the Bactan Mall, and the gas station on J and Boiler Street.
Jesus.
This is a sanctuary city for thousands of web bodies.
Fascinating how they're able to blend all these tones together.
Organizations we are targeting tonight, gentlemen.
You got dark humor, political undertones, comedy.
Well, and just the harsh reality of the perpetual cycle of violence back and forth between people and the state and all sorts of stuff.
Thank you.
You're hungover and you
Who's
got
taking
home
care
at
of
3
who?
o'clock in the morning. Where were you?
Or what? This isn't even warm, sweetie.
Where were you?
You remember our old band, right? The old band, sweetie, a block past normal. You remember Albert?
Yeah.
Turns out Albert bought
Block
all
past
this
normal.
old
She's got her
equipment from,
bullshit detector
from
meter on,
Steely
John.
Dan's old studio.
Steely Dan.
To try to get that sort of vintage, that sort of crackling tube sound.
I do know, yes.
You don't need any of that stuff anymore. He brought out a computer program, boom, with a press of button.
How'd you get home?
She's not buying anything.
You drove.
Drunk?
So what are you, my babysitter?
Hungover?
What?
Yeah.
I know how to drink and drive, honey. I know what I'm doing.
Someone's got to be.
I don't want to be your babysitter. I don't want to worry if you wrapped your car around a telephone pole.
Well, I didn't wrap
I didn't ask for this. That's just how the cards were rolled out for me.
Yeah, man.
It's not cards. You don't roll cards. It's dice.
Off, Bob. Just with that, okay? Grow up.
Grow up, Bob.
I like the way you're standing up for yourself. I'm proud of you, honey. But the way you speak to your father sometimes, it's just...
Dude, you're not acting like her dad.
I don't know. You're right. You should tell me what you think always. Never hold anything back from me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're right. That's something I gotta remember. Who's this? Who's that? Who is
Her
that?
boyfriend?
Oh, they're just my friends.
And
Friends?
they have a red car like that, just driving. Who's the one with the lipstick? What's that one's name?
Bobo.
Bobo. Now, is that a he or a she or
Bobo.
a they?
Dad, come on.
Last name Fett?
They're non-binary.
Okay, I just want to be polite. All right.
It's not that hard. They, them.
You're just coming to my house like this, huh?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
God, the paranoia is real.
You're not going anywhere with your goddamn friend until you take it. Take it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Put it in your pocket.
I don't want to put it in my pocket.
Put it in your garter, whatever you got.
My fucking garter?
What? You cool?
Yeah, I was just here to pick up.
Yeah. You normally knock that loud at somebody's house like that? Yeah, give us a sec, homie.
Jesus, bro.
You got a purse?
Must have been
This is
so
non-negotiable.
intimidating
Put it in
as
your
an
purse.
actor with Leo.
Get you, Bob. You know that, right?
That's what you think.
Oh, no.
What's up, guys? You guys cool? You guys hanging?
What the
Going to dance? Yeah, it's cool. Dude, I'm doing that exact same thing to your entire fucking family. I'm not fucking around.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
We're talking
Freedom.
about freedom. Freedom's a funny thing, isn't it? When you have it, you don't appreciate it, and when you miss it, it's gone.
Oh, man.
It's just gone. Poof.
Oh, man, you're crashing out, bro.
There's a quinoa casserole with frosted flakes in the oven. Don't leave it on.
Got it. Have fun, homie.
All right.
Have fun, homie. How do you do, fellow children? How do you do, fellow kids?
This kid's like, what the hell is wrong with
not
this
you,
dude?
essay. Her. I'm talking to her. Get in the fucking car.
Essay.
Say it, baby.
Love you, Bob.
Love you too.
Oh, that's the worst button on
I
that.
mean, I understand why he feels he needs to be controlling just because anything could happen, but
I love your
Yeah.
shirt. Thank you. I love your dress. Thanks.
have to always keep your guard up.
You get him, but like, oof, he's also not coping at all well. So it's like the worst version of an understandable situation.
Also, at the same point, you're probably pushing your daughter away.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think someone
I can imagine this is a thing in high school, just vaping in the girls' bath or in the bathroom. It's not obviously not a thing when we grew up.
Oh my.
Baby, don't be scared.
Regina.
Holy shit.
What?
All right, now, I'm gonna say it. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction.
Whoa.
Come on, baby, say it back to me.
Will no longer be so goddamn relevant.
And women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow.
Whoa.
Because black people will be in the streets.
Looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised.
The revolution will not be televised.
Dad said if anyone said that shit to me to trust him with my life.
Right now, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in trouble, Willa. All right, there's an SOS signal out. I am here to help, but we have to leave here right away.
Oh my God.
Look, I knew your mom, your dad. We have to roll. Will you leave here with me?
Where?
Anywhere but here.
What about Natalie Portman and Susan Sarandon?
Damn, dude.
You have to stay by my side, and you have to do exactly as I
Yes,
say.
ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a phone on you?
No.
Come on, baby, let's go.
It's good they sent her.
Yeah.
I like for the trust factor, for
Yeah.
like the like shit, I guess, you know, like.
What about my dad?
Oh shit.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh man, oh man,
Damn.
oh man, oh man.
Now the music has swelled into such bleakness.
All these kids have been staying at the gym, tell them everything's going to be okay. I need to get them set down, and I got to talk to them.
Shout out to my friend Liz. Apparently it goes way deeper than that one Shut Up and Dance With Me song for Walk the Moon, or whatever the band is called. La Bataille d'Angel.
Do you know Willa Ferguson? Do you know Willa Ferguson?
I guess it makes sense to ask them sort of individually instead of as a group.
Yeah.
Bob,
Who's this?
we have trouble ahead and the road isn't clear.
There's your coded message.
Who is this?
I need the greeting code, Bob.
Well, I don't remember the fucking greeting code because I got a little bit high.
Huh?
And
Oh, no.
it's been fucking years, so you got to help me out here with this. I don't know.
You're gonna have to think.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh my God.
Hey, who's supposed to remember that?
The sun.
As he continues to smoke.
Sunrise in the west, right?
The campus has been raided and the Billy Goat has been taken.
Oh my God.
Taken yesterday. The hammer is used and en route to Backtown.
Steve fucking Lockjaw?
Bro, what are the codes for?
My daughter left the house. She's not in the house with me, so you got to give me more
Oh my
information.
God. Oh my God.
Lady Champagne and her team have extracted Willa. She's safe.
Good. Okay, good. Keep her there.
The rendezvous points are the same as they've ever been.
Do you remember them?
We'll be seeing you.
I'll be saying, well, okay, tell me the rendezvous point.
Ooh.
What's the
Bro.
What's the fucking rendezvous point? Hello?
I know you're out of sorts, but my guy, the codes are there for a reason.
You had one job to
Just
do.
gonna pull every mask off of every code.
I'm glad he got his daughter prepared, but
Mm-hmm.
damn, look how we're slowly panning in though.
Yeah, that slow zoom.
I'll get fucking paranoid, man.
Need your flamethrower.
This is the perfect time to panic.
Yeah.
Okay, step one.
Yeah, we're lost. Willa is gone.
Oh wait, can you track her device with that one, right?
I don't know what the range is. I feel like you just need to be close to somebody else who has one, according to what she said. Oh my God. I was gonna say, have we done any kind of jump here in time?
Yeah,
We've done a deceptive time jump.
Yeah, he's gone. Or he's on the couch smoking. Nah,
I was
he's
gonna
gone.
say, he's got like a hidey hole.
Open doorway right.
Jesus. Oof.
Initial clearance complete. Conducting back clear.
Stephen Lockjaw?
Yeah.
Kitchen.
I like the little bob art. from the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Willa got recognition.
Oh no. He just want his daughter.
Ugh. Ew, creepy.
Ick.
I got a tonal.
I mean, Penn's doing a great job performance-wise, but oh shit.
Oh, goody. Ammo. Yeah.
I wish he was able to close it up, but they probably would have figured that out either way.
Yeah.
One little wooden piece there.
What do you think? He's a bomber.
I think it's a tunnel, sir.
Cover.
Whoa.
shit, Bob. Oh, God
Wonder
damn
how much of a head
it.
start he got before they got there. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I hate this. Oh my God, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Oh my God, I wish you had a gas mask like your boy
this
back
is so
there.
claustrophobic right now.
And this music. Oh, thank God. Ew. Oh God. Come out right by the Evil Dead cabin.
Hey. Never seen those.
Oh, the Evil Dead movies are great. I saw so many people around Halloween time in this outfit.
Yeah, this movie did come out in September, so it would make sense about a month later.
Courage, respect, and honor. Oh no, don't go shake down that martial arts instrument. Well, yeah, though, I forgot. If he's Benicio, we're going to have to see him again.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to be in one scene for
like one shot of a scene, yeah.
I mean, it's Paul Thomas Anderson. I could understand if he only worked with him for just one scene, too.
Yeah, it's like I'd take the chance, right? Yeah, and this like jangly percussive piano.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be absolutely burning and itching your eyes.
It's funny, you can add this also to the pantheon of interesting Leo beard choices.
Dude, I like the choice of wardrobe and his beard. It's like really shows like the state of how he's like doing emotionally and internally, introspectively.
Part of me feels like he should have gone with one of his other Leo movie beards, so he's even more disguised, just like when he grows the the glasses, that's right.
Are you thinking the movie I'm thinking? Which movie are you thinking?
What's that one where he has the big long beard and he's with Russell Crowe? That movie.
Oh, yeah. What's that movie called? It's a Ridley Scott movie. What's that movie called?
Rise and Shine.
There are no hands on the clock.
Oh, I've seen this on online.
What time is it? You know, I don't remember that part. All right, let's just not nitpick over the password stuff. Look, this is Bob Ferguson. All right. You just called my house. Let's cut the shit. I need the rendezvous point. What time is it? Look,
bro.
This is Bob Ferguson. You understand? I don't remember any more of this. I don't remember any more of this code speak. All right?
I hate this.
This is Bob Ferguson. You understand that? Somebody from the Resistance or the French 75 just called my house.
Dude.
Just now.
What time is it is a key question of the underground movement, okay? Studying the text is essential.
I don't remember any more of this code speak.
Yeah.
Well, then call us back when you have the time.
Yeah.
Did you?
Whoa. Oh, no.
Did you just fucking hang up on me, you liberal prick?
You liberal prick. Yeah, and where your values go or slip or what's revealed underneath when your back's up to the wall.
You're in a state of desperation.
It is fascinating because, yeah, like Perfidia and all the rest of, like, especially the women in the movement seem to have the real resolve, whereas, yeah, at least the Leo character specifically. The other guys seemed, like the Billy Goat or whatever seemed like a real one, but Leo especially is, like, sort of a schlub in all this. Like a well-meaning schlub.
Reina, I'm at work. With what?
Oh, see the Superman poster?
Yeah, Japanese Superman poster.
That's cool.
Why do you say that?
It's like, what the hell? Is Homeland Security want some lessons?
Dude, he's gonna have to fight like 6 guys at once.
Bob! I need your help, Sensei.
Sensei! Hey, shoes off on the mat, bro.
I'm coming. Call Maricela and tell her I'm on my way.
Who put the gas on in here?
Yeah, I'm trying to prevent our revolutionary reaction.
God, I love the framing.
Hey, nunchucks are sick if you know how to use them, all right? Shouts out to John Wick 4 for giving us actual nunchuck fights where no one hits himself in the face or nuts.
By the way, they just announced a video game for that. For John Wick.
They're coming after me and Willow right now. Right now.
That's heavy metal, bro. Yeah.
Heavy metal?
Where is she?
I don't know. I gotta charge my phone to find out. I can't. They'll trace that phone. I gotta use my phone.
Let's do that at my place. We gotta go.
Nice boots, dog.
You got a gun at your place?
I'll get you a gun.
You have a gun, right?
Okay? Yes.
Damn.
It's a goddamn roundup. I gotta deal with this shit.
Okay.
Let's take that to go.
Let's go to your place. Let's go to your place. I'll charge my phone. You got a gun.
Damn, keeping this all in one shot.
What?
Get up to tatami.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Breathe.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, breathe.
Ocean waves. Ocean waves. Let's go.
Remind your nervous system that while this is a very intense situation, you are not immediately in physical danger.
Got a little Latino Harriet Tubman
situation going on at my place. All
Hey.
legit from the heart, no cash.
All legit from the heart, no cash.
Trace that, you understand? They trace those calls. What's with the shades?
They're badass, and they hide me.
Part of the Frank 75. They got her, now they're coming after us. Fuck.
You should let your hair down more, man. You're bad hombre, Bob. Bad hombre! They did it.
I'm Agent Danvers. How are you?
Great.
Not a great hombre.
Dandy. Thanks for dragging me in here.
Bluto. You mind if I have your phone?
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and unlock it for
Oh,
me.
I hate this.
Thank you. Hey, sorry for crashing the party like we did, but we have a few questions.
Maybe
we wanna
they
ask you. Is that all right with you?
deleted their messages and calls.
Sure.
You're shaking. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You nervous?
A little bit.
Do you need anything?
I'm okay.
If you lie to me, we're gonna have some problems.
You're gonna die.
You know Willa Ferguson, right?
I do. We're good friends.
Do you know where she is right now?
I'm not sure.
When's the last time you saw her?
I saw her at the dance.
Before you guys came into the dance,
What's her number?
she doesn't have a phone. Her dad doesn't let her.
The only high school girl in America, Willa Ferguson, doesn't have a phone.
I guess so.
Her friends feel like real people.
Yeah,
like,
they
like
do.
Not
It really does feel grounded.
like
when you hear
not
them talk.
actors in a good way. This feels so natural.
Alpha 2, I need a residential address.
Oh,
for
God.
Sergio St. Carlos.
Oh,
Star pupil.
Well, that's his Daniel LaRusso or Julie Pierce in this case.
Yeah.
Device, it goes off when it's within 100 yards of hers, if it works. Sometimes it does, but mostly it doesn't.
What about her phone?
Doesn't have a phone.
Eh.
What, she has a phone? Yes.
Oh my God, shit.
Everybody knows she has a phone.
Everybody knows she has it. Why didn't she tell me she has a phone? Maybe she's she's not allowed to have a goddamn phone.
Eesh.
I don't
This
get
is
mad.
so
I don't get
tough.
mad about anything anymore.
Yeah, clearly.
Scared?
Terrified.
No.
She's actually doing a good job, like containing herself right now.
Dad ever mention Steve Lockjaw?
Yeah.
What'd he tell you?
Wow, man.
Damn, he really did tell her everything. Okay, he told her some of the stuff.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. And she's smart to be like, what did he tell you? Not to just start saying stuff. Whoa.
Let's fight fire with fire.
Oh no.
Send it in, Halen.
Send in
Send in
Eddie
Van Halen. Ugh. Oh my God, bro.
Molotov cocktails.
Agitators. This is so grim.
So that way you have a reason to shoot back at them?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's all it takes. God. Oh my God, dude. And you know this must happen.
Oh, I sure does.
Like it's a sharp strategy. You know this happens.
For sure.
I love that too. I hate it, but like to not even see the effect, just the row of shields and extended batons. More phallic symbology. Symbolism. All these. Yo.
Give me a Genesis right now.
Silent Sensei.
Ah, dude, Sensei. Wow. The revolution will be on skateboard.
Help him bring everything inside and meet me upstairs. Everybody! The store is closed! Help! Got a charger, homie?
Bro.
20 minutes to get everybody to the church.
Oh, guy had I think he had a Scarface shirt on.
Yeah.
I know you don't like the tunnel. You're gonna have to come with me. Go upstairs, give him a hand. Yeah.
Esteban, get off your phone, andale.
Get off the phone! Come on the phone, man! God damn, man!
You don't even. You're
Damn,
so
I think they
oblivious.
kept that all on one shot.
Felt like it.
Necesito que agarren sus hijos y sus cosas
Oh.
y me formen una línea porque hoy nos va a caer la
Oh
migra.
my God.
Have a lot of the same ideology, him and Bob.
Not safe for you there.
I love too that we're not really getting subtitled on the Spanish dialogue or anything, but you know what they're talking about, you know?
In the hallway. I'll be in 24.
Nice cut.
Yeah.
You win some and you lose some, Bob. Bob. Get back on defense. Back on defense, man.
I wonder what this movie would be like if Spike Lee directed it, aside from that hallway shot definitely being on some kind of dolly.
This is everybody? Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
This is Bob. Hi. Hey, Gringo Zapata. Hola. Hey, everybody.
Gringo Zapata.
What's up? Jacob, I need you to go to the second floor, Maricela. We're moving them out. Now.
This is so chaotic right now.
Hi, Rachel. Rachel, this is Bob, and this is Landon. Hey, Landon. The newest one.
Oh, the Landon.
This is not easy to do when you're on the move and you gotta.
Sorry, man.
He's such a weird character.
Of course I say that, and then he immediately takes him off.
I got power. Gloria a Dios.
Glory to God. Oh.
What's up, homie? It's me again, Bob Ferguson.
What time?
I don't know if you remember, but we spoke earlier on the phone.
What time is it on the clock, or right? Well,
If you can't answer what time is it, I cannot give you the rendezvous point. This is a key tenet of the rebellion. I'm surprised you can't name it.
Oh my God, I hate it so much.
Maybe I can give you some information, and then
No,
you give me some information.
it's
All right, we'll just share
not
this
gonna
information.
work.
My name is Bob
Stop!
Ferguson. You've never heard of me.
You're saying sensitive information over the phone.
All right, they used to call me Ghetto Pat.
Bro! Unless I misunderstand. I know he said it has to be his phone, so maybe they can't trace it. But, and the payphone, okay.
I'm a drug and alcohol lover, and I cannot.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't think that's going to matter to this guy unless you give him the proper time, but I get it.
I need this rendezvous.
Bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
He just gave you the answer.
And the question is, what time is it?
8:15.
If you don't give me the rendezvous point, I swear to God, I
Can you
will
just
hunt
try
you down
8:15?
and stick a loaded fucking hot piece of dynamite right up your.
Okay, this doesn't feel safe. You're violating my space right now.
Come on. Tell him again. Just tell him again.
Okay, there's no need to shout. This is a violation of my safety. These are noise triggers.
What?
What is your name? I need to know your name.
My name is Comrade Josh.
Comrade Josh. Well, get a better name, Comrade Josh. That's a fucking ridiculous name for a revolutionary.
Yeah.
I want to know your coordinates. I want to know your location right now. What is it?
What time is it?
I'm in a secure location somewhere between the stolen land of the Wabanaki and the stolen land of the Chuma.
You're fucking intolerable, man.
Shouts out to the First Nations.
I'm gonna call in a Greyhawk 10.
You're calling it a Greyhawk?
I'm calling a Greyhawk 10.
What the?
I want you to get your
fuck is a Greyhawk
supervisor
10?
on the phone right now, because I know you got one.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Fucking break. I got him. I got him right where I want him.
No, you don't. What are you doing?
Fucked up nitpicking shit. You got you on one password. Assholes.
I'm sorry about I brought all this shit to your door, man. I'm sorry about everything.
Be hysterical if they called Benicio.
We've been laid siege for hundreds of years. You did nothing wrong.
Interesting.
Don't get selfish.
Huh?
Life,
Based.
man. Life!
Life!
Little tiny detail, right?
Todo está listo, primo. Get to the front.
Oh shit.
Buenas noches. Ya estamos saliendo. Vámonos. Perfecto. Perfecto.
Perfecto Records.
Hi, who's this? Who's this? This is Bob Ferguson. Who's this?
My brother.
Who's this?
It's your man Talleyrand.
Oh yeah, we saw him earlier.
Yeah.
Brother, you listen, man. You gotta help me out, man. They got Willa. You heard they got Willa, right? I need the rendezvous point now.
I need you to answer one question for me.
No.
What time is it?
Pat, slow down. You're gonna know it.
It's been too many years.
You're gonna know it.
Please.
What's my favorite kind of?
Hey.
Ha.
Mexican hairless.
Okay, 1 second.
That confirms it.
You mother. This is a goddamn war hero.
Fascinating.
Sisters of the Brave Beaver.
Sisters of the Brave Beaver. I don't know. Is that compound out in the hills? I need the coordinates, exact coordinates.
Dude.
Okay, 1 second. Tell them how to get there. Apologize. Mean it.
Hey.
Wow. Fascinating.
Hi, prick. Give me the fucking coordinates now.
Shell is located up Old Mission Road. Across
Okay, slow down.
Old Mission
Articulate.
Road.
Slow down. Articulate.
shit.
Oh. I don't know what to think of anymore.
And I just want to formally say that I am sorry.
Oh, you want to formally say you're sorry, huh? What was the fucking password?
Time doesn't exist, yet it controls us anyway.
Oh.
You fucking moron.
You obviously don't have kids, you fucking idiot.
Dude, I get it. I get it. I
Yeah,
get you, but also
He's desperate. He's frustrated. He's pissed.
Man, look out the window, Bob. What? Be careful. Look out the window. Be careful. Shit. They're here. God damn it.
What kind of gun you got in there?
What's the plan? We gotta go, man. We gotta go. You're gonna take him up on the roof, cross to my car in Laughlin's Alley. Here are my keys. You drop them off, you call me. Latino Heat, come with me.
Latino Heat.
No, I'm not going with them. I'm supposed to go with you. I need you, brother. Please, Sensei.
Oh, he's got-
Sensei, please.
Courage, Bob. Courage.
Courage.
Ocean waves.
I love him. I love him so much.
He's great.
This is a low-key all-timer Benicio.
And he's only been in the movie like 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh my god!
Oh wow!
With
nice
the
touch.
carpet, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that number in the next 10 seconds.
I don't know, think, sir.
Do I look like your parent? Kinda. Give me the fucking number.
Kinda.
Your hands behind your back.
I don't have her phone number.
Up. Put your hands behind your back.
Kids are real ones, man.
Get him out of here.
To where?
You have it now.
No, Bobo, no. 1-800.
I
Kiss
thought you took
my
AP common
ass.
sense. Sit the fuck down.
I thought AP common sense.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I asked you if you had a phone. You looked me in my face and you lied. I am here to save your fucking life. Do you understand?
Not fully, probably. Probably doesn't have the full breadth of the true situation.
But they have up to that point.
Females handsets heading south on 135.
Like, I know that they... Shit. Like, I know she knows about Lockjaw. I know she knows some stuff, but it doesn't seem like she's fully equipped to know the full...
Freeze.
reality of all this, you know.
Cell 1, Xville.
As she shouldn't have to, you know. God! Love it.
So out of his element following.
He should have done a cool leap.
Well,
cool
he's not in
pose.
shape like he was earlier.
They're like so cool. I don't know. They're like Ninja Turtles. That guy click his heels. I love this too, like a twist on a rooftop foot chase. Yeah. They really like this,
shit!
Jesus fuck!
Ow?
Was he supposed to end up on the roof of the next building?
I think he was, because I don't see anyone else down there, and he lost his glasses.
Or did they just climb down the
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, no.
Sensei, your guy fell off the roof and got arrested.
What the fuck happened?
Fell 40 feet and fucking fell in a tree, man.
And my rifle?
It's with me.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
Meet me at Secret Heart.
Oh.
Oh, Deandra, what new mischief now?
I have the child, Willa Ferguson.
Good mischief.
When are we going to see the mom again?
I'm coming to you in an hour of need and desperation for safekeeping.
Pretty Beverly Hills daughter.
Where's Sister Mary Clarence?
With the sage? Oh, dude, that movie. Iconic.
Sister Act.
Unbelievable.
Do I look just like her?
No, not really. But you do on the inside.
Oh, is that her grandma?
Which makes you quite a risk around here.
Sure. This shot, this is like electric company.
I can't remember.
The daughter of a rat is a baby
Oh,
rat, and
no.
you must be careful.
I just can't remember if it's her grandma because it's been so long since we last saw her.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Sister Box, show baby Perfidia to the Poncho Villa.
Pancho Villa.
And don't ask for the fucking Wi-Fi, because we ain't got none. Make yourself at home, Goldilocks.
She thinks her mom was a hero.
Woof.
And I didn't have the guts to tell the truth.
Sold us
Shatter
all.
her worldview on her, just her view in general on her mother.
Perfidia Beverly Hills is a problem that keeps on giving. This revolution doesn't need another one of her
Oh,
running
poor
around.
thing. I can't even imagine what's going on
Shit's
through her
hard
mind.
enough.
Where is she now?
You got more fight in you than the rest of us, Deandra.
Yeah, you're a real one.
I got sick of this shit a long time ago.
Well, even you look exhausted. Spiritually speaking, what a shot on her face. Damn. Regina Hall, man, like especially because in this movie she's not got like a lot of the craziest, most colorful dialogue or anything. Like a lot of her role is very functional, but she has so much presence.
Everything is coded.
Merry Christmas, Hail Saint Nick.
Merry Christmas.
How you doing? It's been too long.
I thought that was gonna be Hail Satan, but
Morning, Virgil's down from cleansing and distortion.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
ah, cleansing and distortion.
Fifth Fleet Field General from the Southwest.
Absolutely, sir. Good morning.
Take a seat.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is that at?
Yeah.
There's this troubling little rumor we've just heard, and we brought you in to see if you can help clear it up. I'm gonna hand you over to Bill. I'll give you the details. Over to you, Bill.
Over to you, Bill. This is
There's an unconfirmed report
This is
that
weird.
Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw is the father of a mixed-race child.
What? We were talking about that earlier.
Wow, they gonna burn him.
There's no real easy way to say this, but
Oh no, don't say it.
yeah,
Don't say
it's
it.
black.
Oh, it's black. Ah!
As part of a double Yankee white background check, some old paperwork turned up in a computer file on the black militant named Jungle.
Whoa.
An officer this very story 15 years ago.
Oh my.
15 years ago. It's been there the whole
That's
time.
1
in the
year
ancient
after
file.
she was-
Pure luck we caught it.
1 year.
Pure
after.
luck. Pure luck.
A few days ago, Lockjaw hired a bounty hunter to make a civilian extraction in El Paso. It was led by an Avanti Q. You know him?
Avanti Q.
I know Avanti. He's a good soldier. Not great. I mean, he's excellent, but he's not a native son.
Oh no.
He'll tell you how much money someone had in their pocket based on a footprint, but he is not homegrown, so I would not trust.
Wow.
So Lockjaw's looking for his half
Ew.
breed, but do we know where the mama
Ew.
You should ask that.
Like
The way these guys
completely
talk.
dehumanizing human beings.
Beverly Hills. Currently MIA. Former French 75. She went into witness protection about 15 years ago, only to disappear. The arresting agent,
Lockjaw.
Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw.
Mm-hmm.
And they call us the savages.
Oh no.
Lockjaw got his dirty.
Ew.
He needs to clean it.
Ew. I don't want to know what that means.
Given your expertise in family cases, we felt that
Make it clean.
Oh.
clean.
We should all be able to eat off the floor.
Ew.
Yeah, it's that clean.
So creepy.
And they say Nick be with you.
All hail Saint Nick.
Old Nick. Gotta find old Nick out there. To be in that conversation and to use a phrase like picking up what you're putting down, you are just like your mother.
Oh, yeah.
They
good.
say that's the shot. It's the shot.
And she was doing that shot when she was pregnant with her.
Yeah.
I have something to ask you, okay? Was she a rat?
Yeah, she was.
I thought Leo DiCaprio was the rat.
What's your last name? Batman.
Okay, come on, I need to know your real last name.
Thought it's Wayne.
Parker, Jim Parker, man.
Your name's Jim Parker.
Yeah.
I think he was actually almost up for the role of Peter Parker in James Cameron's Spider-Man.
Oh, damn.
Bob, can you look at me?
Bob.
Are you diabetic?
She called him Bob?
Are you diabetic?
Or was that in his head?
Oh, is she one of the people to
Did
extract
you take your
him?
insulin yesterday?
No, she's guiding him, no.
You know, if you're a bad hombre, you make sure
Bad
you take your
hombre.
insulin on a daily basis,
Hey.
right?
You make sure you take your insulin on a daily basis.
Officer, we're not going to be able to take this one. He needs to go out to the ER.
Nice job.
Have a good
Damn.
day. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Nurses, get it done.
You are going to go through the bathroom, straight down the hall to the right to the fire escape.
Can you remember these instructions?
Yeah.
Then take it down with me.
Oh, that's a great tracking shot right there.
Come on, go. Go, go, go. Waste no time. Sensei brother.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Hey, Bob Spears.
It's the Jackson 5 needle drop.
Saw a car at Gray Van heading north up Croc Creek Road.
Shit.
Couldn't tell. White man driving, black girl passenger.
Ugh.
It's in these hills.
Damn.
Sisters of the Brave Beaver.
Shit.
Who are they?
Oh, God.
They grow weed. They're nuts.
Is that some kind of sick joke on God?
I'm not joking.
Tacos.
Men, let's do what we do.
Men, let's do
Okay.
what we do.
So, John, we saw him with the picture of Willow when she was young and he was like licking or sniffing it.
Ugh. Oh, God. Fuck, man. Jeez. Ew.
Oh, he's going to.
Ew.
Oh, okay.
Ah. Ugh.
He's gonna take a DNA test, right?
It's a COVID test.
Yeah, it's a COVID test, of course.
It's up the nose, man. Yeah, are we the same? Are we a match?
Okay. I guess this is a way to confirm it. Wow, this is a very fast confirmation.
Yeah.
If this doesn't line up, you'll go free. But if it does line up,
Oh, this is so gross.
if it's a straight line, you got a problem.
Oh, this is the cost of
What is it?
of so many things.
DNA test.
Like this whole life you stood for and have fought for, and yet you love
Shit! That looked like a straight line.
You have a boyfriend?
I don't have anything to say to you.
You're too young to have a boyfriend, so the answer is no.
Don't answer for me.
Oof. Yep. Don't put words in my mouth.
And I'll let you go home. I'll let you save the little girl. You know she's with the colonel, right?
I don't trust that. Oh my God. Oh damn.
By home, I do mean federal prison for you.
Rather than a box, I guess.
Did you her?
Do you think you're my daughter?
Ooh.
Did you love her?
Answer me.
I certainly.
It doesn't matter what that test says. I have a father, and it's not you.
Is that what you call a father? He wasn't enough for your mother. How's he gonna be enough for you?
Wow. Bro, your ego is crazy.
Where is he?
I swear, I don't know. I don't know.
DeAndre, you know how many people sit across from me and swear to God they don't know?
Jesus.
Where is he? Save yourself. Go to prison. I'll take it to the colonel. You save the girl. Those are your options. You're in a lose-lose, maybe save your life position.
Wow, yeah.
It's quite the.
Why is your shirt so tight?
Yeah.
I'm not gay, if that's what you're saying.
I did not say that, but I see the lifts in your shoes.
Oh.
So maniacal and egotistical.
Like your mother had a smart mouth and I buried her.
No, you didn't.
It's a straight line. I have a problem. If it's not, you have to let me go. God, there's no way I'm actually yours because I can actually fucking.
Yeah.
Shut up! Just shut up! You fucking nut!
Oh. Ugly. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Guess this is the end of the line, huh? Not for you.
What?
Ocean waves.
Yeah, maintain that calmness.
Breathe.
You know what freedom is? What? No fear. Just like Tom fucking Cruise.
Hey. Whoa.
Give me a gun!
Talk about Tom Cruise. That's a crazy ass stunt. Is he going slow enough for him to go? Holy shit!
Not really, but sure. Ugh. Dude, it's time to lay down some bounty law or whatever that's called. This is so very bad. Oh boy.
Get him.
Oh boy.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, fucker.
Or he didn't.
God damn it. No. He probably didn't shoot far enough ahead. Oh, well, that's handy.
Old school doors. They just close on their own.
I need to dispose of this one.
Who is it?
Murder suspect, wetback half-breed.
Whoa.
Cartels, nobody that'll be missed.
Well,
The
DiCaprio's
slurs in this movie.
yeah, DiCaprio's going to catch up with them.
Kids do bad shit.
I can't do it. I'm busy, so who can do it?
I'm busy.
I don't want Eric Garrow to do it. I'll pay you double your daily rate. Get this done.
I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it.
All right.
Respect.
You know 1776, about 5 miles outside Del Rio by Walter's Landing?
Yeah.
You get her to them, I'll pay you your daily rate.
This is insane. Yeah, like it's a whole other realm of objectification. Oh man. You gotta go stretch, dude.
I said, is someone gonna come by looking for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna find me. You're gonna f you up.
That's right.
Más pequeño, señorita. Mano, hombre. Mano, hombre. Pasó para allá. Para allá. No para allá. Para la derecha.
Gracias.
Put your hands on top of your head.
Let's go to work.
What did you toss out of the vehicle back there?
Trash.
You sure about that?
White trash.
I've had a few.
A few what?
A few small beers.
He's so fun to watch.
Yeah, he is. Oh, there it is. No.
Shit.
Trust your gut.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Turn back. I know. How's he supposed to know? Oh, yeah.
He'll cap you. Yeah,
Whoa! Holy!
there you go. Wow. Oof. Great coverage on that. Some nice freaking crash shots.
I guess he's not going to be part of the club. Okay, so he's going to see the car on down below, but...
God damn it.
Of course, because, yeah, you think she's still in there.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to see her body in there. He's only going to see Shanten's.
And who on earth is going to save her? God, man, yeah. Thrust into the... Wow, the freaking parallax of that was crazy. I don't like the way he's carrying that.
I don't know.
He certainly said no kids.
Hey, fuckstick, what are you doing? Hey, I know you hear me.
Oh, dude.
That firewire's got you fucking...
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
That's a very resourceful way to get yourself. I don't know how it works with push engines or push start buttons, kind of like that.
Yeah. Poke.
Yeah, he's gonna see there.
You want to see a dead body?
Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Horneville Junction. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Horneville Junction.
Nope. I guess it would be better if you had somebody capable with you. Not that you're not capable, but, you know, power in numbers.
What a situation to be thrust upon when you're 16.
Yeah, dude. And smart, keep low, avoid the windows. Shit, I hate it.
I can imagine her heart.
Of course, she needs a key. Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine her heart is racing. The adrenaline is going too.
I mean, not that it would be bad if Avanti was... Whoa, sick shot. Holy crap. Yeah, not that it would have been bad, I guess, to maybe have Avanti, given that he had some kind of moral compass. But yeah, he's just looking for the key. That makes sense. Love a good percussive score. Oh, God, the shake. Love how tangible the shot is.
Damn, man, on one shot to do that is sick.
God, and the heat haze and the perspective warp. Ugh. Is this like the Pear Blossom Highway or something like that?
I don't know,
with all the humps?
Feels like a
there's more
cinematic
foliage.
roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's catching up. What is this, a Dodge and that's a Mustang?
Dude, he's like the Terminator right now.
Oh, it's a Cobra Mustang because he's a snake.
Oh! There we go.
This is fun.
Yeah, the T-1000's about to get John Connor, but the Terminator's in pursuit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Get out of the car. Yes! Sick. Excellent choice. Love it. Yeah, buddy.
Got him in my sights.
Yeah, you get to open your gifts early. You're on the naughty list,
Oh, no,
motherfucker.
Don't let your hair.
What? Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction.
I don't know.
Yep. Excellent. Damn, she's a good shot, too.
Well, we saw her shooting the machine gun earlier, right?
Yeah. I'm sure that sight thing helps, but...
Damn. She got out a lot of her
holding
rage,
on this,
too.
yeah. Oh, shit.
Dad?
Oh, shit. Please, God. Please, God. Please let the thing go off. Oh, my God.
Wait. Did she not see it's her dad through the snow? Okay, we're good.
Oh, thank God. Unless she chooses to shoot him.
Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction.
No, baby, it's me. Will, it's me.
Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction.
Okay. It's your dad. Willa.
Say the codes.
Will no longer be so goddamn relevant. Look at me.
Who are you?
It's your dad.
Yeah.
Look at me.
The man who raised you.
It's okay.
Oh, my God. 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 Oh, my God.
She's just been through a whole ordeal, so that was a very reasonable, understanding response.
God, it's like they're orphaned by everything. That was a great scene, that great reunion moment.
I like how he's being an attentive father right now. No!
You're kidding.
No way!
You're fucking kidding me. And look at this, like, vignette glass they have. What is that?
Is that a gunshot wound
Is
to
it a
his face?
sight? Yeah, I was going to say, is it a sight?
Look at that.
Yes, also, I mean, he took some buckshot in the face, whatever that shotgun.
That walk is so...
I wonder if his preparation was like to stay as stiff as humanly possible.
Colonel Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his hair.
Yeah,
I should have known.
In a romantic relationship with this woman?
Ooh!
I have engaged the enemy face to face in battle and in the dark alleys and shadows of espionage.
Wow.
That's incredible makeup.
I was once in reverse.
Whoa.
Reverse?
What?
Tell us about that.
Could you explain how that might
Yes.
work for us, Colonel Lockjaw?
I was drugged, and while unconscious,
I don't think
my
that's
brain
true.
was not working.
I don't know if this is true. I don't think this is true.
But my power was, and I believe it was taken advantage of. I suspected when I awoke, there was sensitivity in a private place, and there was some residue of an interaction.
Believe all fucked up colonels?
Demon. That's correct.
What?
What would be the purpose of you in reverse?
Oh my God. This is so fucking weird.
They saw the power of my mind and body. They desired it.
Yes. Inflate yourself more.
Sweet 55. Look at that view. Would you look at that?
You should have got sweet 75.
Damn it. I forgot your keys. Wait here. I'll just grab them from my office. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, that makeup, yeah. Puts his feet up, corner office, big promotion.
Is that gas?
And that's gas.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know if it would work, but I'd be throwing the chair through that glass, but it's probably I think he's...
Yeah, they're just doing it nice and easy.
Like, well, if he survived a gunshot wound to the face, let's try a different tactic.
That makeup is insane.
It's incredible.
Wow. Oh my God.
Holding on to
Makes
the portrait of like corporate banality.
Makes me think of Vanilla Sky and the man with, what was it? What's the one with
no before because
faces?
What women want.
Yes, of course.
I don't know what I wanted. I wanted to protect you.
I guess it's
shit.
Oh, what a shot.
Chair makes it real convenient, you know?
I suppose I wanted to be the one that you came to for help, right? You know, the one, the cool dad that
the post-credit scene is him coming out of it.
Colonel Lockjaw will return. Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't want to lie to you about anything anymore.
Who's gonna scatter the ashes?
A couple years now, and I just want to give it to you.
Okay.
Want to see it?
I don't know what it is, Dad.
What is it?
It's a letter.
From your mom?
It's a letter from your mom.
Is it for me or for you?
Oh.
It's for you.
Oh.
He's such a fuck up, but he does have like a good heart. And like amidst all of this, he was the guy who's like, we got a baby, we got a kid. Like, it's an interesting role for him, especially after seeing him play such scoundrels recently.
Right.
I don't mean to shock you, but I've been contemplating writing you for a long time. I often wake up and I find it completely crazy how and why I am where I am today. Connected from my family.
Oh.
I pretended my whole life, pretended to be strong. Is it too late for us after all my lies?
Whoa, are you done running?
Are you happy?
Are you ready to be a stump?
Do you have love? What will you do when you get older? Will you try and change the world like I did? We failed, but maybe you will not. Maybe you will be the one who puts the world right.
Huh, if only.
I think of you every single day, and I wish I had been strong for the both of us.
Love this.
I know someday when it's right and it's safe, you will find me.
Oh.
Kiss to your dad. My ghetto pet.
Oh. That's so sweet. God, yeah, they probably have so much more means to understand each other now.
Yeah.
It's really touching.
This flash to work. It's not getting my face.
Oh, you got the phone.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
I gotta press the circle.
Oh.
Hey, did they say Oakland?
Yeah.
In progress. Repeat. MKU raids in progress.
Oh.
Point for protesters is Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park.
Hey, one of my favorite bands.
Oakland's a 3.5-hour drive from here.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's far, right?
She's part of the revolution now.
It's raining out. Hey. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. I won't. I'm getting them some good trouble.
Like she's in the place now where him and his wife were at the very beginning, ideologically speaking.
You got your own car, you got your own phone. This is fascinating. An American girl.
Wow.
Well done, PT. Flippin' A. Oh, man. Gang. Oh, we just braved one battle after another. If you happen to be at this point in the video, thank you for watching. If you could leave a like, I would very much support the Reject Revolution. Teyana Taylor.
She's really
Flippin' A. She's in, and Chase Infiniti. Okay, yeah. Teyana Taylor's been a whole bunch of stuff lately, or at least I've seen a lot more of her in light of this. But yes, if you could leave a like and also subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever one of these reactions comes your way. That would be very much appreciated. Also, big thank you to the folks over at Prepper for putting together these highlights, navigating through all the sensitive content and racial slurs and whatever else I'll display here. We don't enjoy having to censor things, generally speaking, but to get it visible to you on YouTube, it's a necessity. So, yeah, appreciate Prepper for putting together the rhythm and keeping everything, able to reach your eyeballs. Also, if you want to get the full One Battle After Another experience alongside Andrew and myself, Vineland by Thomas Pynchon. That is the novel. There you go. Yeah, if you want to get the full-length reaction watch-along experience, you can grab your own copy, your own HBO Max, your physical copy, whatever you got. Come on over to patreon.com/TheRealRejects, and over there you can sync up with the time code, watch alongside us, see everything that doesn't make these highlights. It's like you're in the in the room with us, so to speak. And we also got a bunch of great If you see a reaction highlight reel on this channel, chances are there's a watch along over the Patreon. We also have a lovely collection of people over there, great community. You get a glimpse into our day in, day out shooting schedule, as well as, getting the opportunity to ask us some questions that'll guide the review portions of videos like these. And you can save yourself 15% on some rejectnationshop.com gear. Jenna Malone was in here?
Who is Jenna Malone?
We're going to have to pull up the IMDb on
I
this.
miss her in this too? Because I had that same reaction you just did. I was like, where was she?
All right. I know we got an out for you, so we got to be a little bit efficient today.
Yeah.
We got some questions, I am sure. But Andrew,
I'll give quick thoughts.
Let's wrap a little bit. How you feeling?
I feel great. It was an incredible movie, just really quick. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. It did say Colleen Atwood, I believe the costume designer, so I found it very fascinating that they mentioned he was Batman when he was, taken into the...
sure, yeah.
Oh, Koji Embry. I used to coach him in baseball. It's Ethan Embry's son.
What? That's crazy.
So I didn't know he was working in films now.
Gil Scott Heron, we got The Revolution Will Not Be Televised.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I found it interesting that they mentioned Batman because I believe she was the costume designer on my favorite costume of all time, the Batman Returns costume in Batman 89 and Batman Returns. So
Hell yeah.
She was probably on set like, this is so meta. But I really enjoyed this film. It was a very fascinating topic, especially right now in the political climate that we are in. Very fascinating role for DiCaprio. Like you, I'm used to seeing him more in like those gangster type of roles, or just more nuanced roles as well. Just like, in Departed or what was Django Unchained, stuff like that. But this was very fascinating just to watch him in playing a revolutionary like this and see him with so much emotional baggage. And
it felt more like watching Rick Dalton than like the Killers of the Flower Moon guy or like
I didn't
Calvin
see that
Candy,
one, but but also too not to see him being so front and centered at the very beginning as the plot was like unfolding, and then I
like that Leo does that now. Like he's all over the marketing for this, and he is a prominent and a central character. But so much of this he's just a part of a bigger machine, and I do like that he does these things where he's certainly giving his all, but it's an ensemble piece for sure, and he's not trying to steal the ensemble.
But they set the tone with that in the first 15-20 minutes, and I appreciated that, and I think it was a wise choice to do. But you could also feel like too, as the film was unfolding,
God rest you merry gentlemen. Sorry, the credits.
No, you're good. You're good. You could feel like in the first 15-20 minutes, not only his but the other characters, like their ideology, what they believe in, and their perspective, and it gives you an understanding just where they're coming from. And then once all that happens, and then we get into the predicament, unfortunately, of what's his wife, his girlfriend, wife, baby mama's name? I forgot her character name. She was incredible, that actress.
Oh, Perfidia? Perfidia Beverly Hills.
Thank you. Yes.
Teyana Taylor.
When all that happens, and then he's in a position of like hiding out and having to raise this child alone, like that's a lot, to have to handle on his own. So, having to numb that pain throughout his, he's got an incredible child that he gets to raise, but he's got to do it alone. So I can imagine like how lonely and isolating that can be, having to do that by yourself. It's not an easy thing raising a kid. So
and to be alone and to probably feel very powerless and disconnected from, like, even though it doesn't seem like he was the main brain behind the action they were taking with the French 75, it's got to feel weird trying to like raise a kid. You're not really able to be involved in any of the revolution now because you're in witness protection. Essentially, you're just hiding out, and
not only that, you're
paranoid.
The paranoia of having we could get caught at any which time. So for sure. But and also the cinematography in this film,
Beautiful.
like the sweeping landscapes into the intimate close-ups. Chef's kiss. Like,
so many great
seriously,
shots lenses.
I really have not stayed up to date on who has been nominated for whatever in the Academy Awards, but if this film was not nominated for cinematography, wow.
Just beautiful. And the 70 millimeter, even on a TV, looks amazing. And
you notice it right away.
Seeing that grain really, strikes you, especially now that everything is pretty much digital.
But before we get to the questions, what did you think? How did you feel?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I mean, this was a vivid experience for sure. And certainly it's one of those movies that makes me want to go out and just learn more and become more worldly, because this is, based on a novel, but it's also based on real life, obviously,
sure, of course.
both, from the revolutionary side as well as from, you have the revolution, and then you have like the forces of the state, whether they be the paramilitary or the police or whatever. Yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on like revolutionary action, and certainly the array of politics that they're discussing in this movie, but I do make it my business at least to take some of that in. And this is a movie that gets me excited to go listen to some commentary by people smarter than me. I know there's like an FD Signifier, a couple videos from him about this, and yeah, like it's a movie that makes me want to go out and seek, a greater array of opinions. But yeah, like as a film, this flew by in terms of just like, the actual experience of watching it. Like, yeah, very uncomfortable a lot of the time, very vivid, very harsh in certain circumstances and certain, developments and whatnot. But also, yeah, like based in reality. And there's a certain, I think, interesting way that they're able to depict the sort of mess of all of this and the sort of dichotomy of like your ideology versus your action. And when the situation just gets so much bigger than you, and the business of revolution is just sort of one battle after another until you move the rudder incrementally enough to make a legitimate change or whatever it is. And, it's hard because all this stuff is human, and, on both sides it is so. And, it's like I think this movie was an interesting conversation about, the systems and, yeah, things, the various tyrannies and the various prejudices and the various objectifications, that this society that we live in kind of thrust upon us and force us all to react to. So, it's an interesting yin and yang between like characters like Perfidia and Lockjaw, because, they are diametrically opposed, and yet they both get off on some weird thing that exists at the midpoint between them. And it's twisted and disgusting, and there's like a cat and mouse game. Like they're in ways sort of detached from the real humanity of the situation, because they're just so, to a particular extreme within their own ideologies. And yeah, the way in which they acknowledge the politics of sex. They're sitting around the fire, and she has that whole speech about, the female reproductive system is the weapon, and the guns are the fun.
She's a semen demon, John. Whatever the hell that means.
The amount of horrible slang phrases that were used in this movie.
I got to imagine too. A lot of those actors are like, okay, I'm getting paid to do this.
Sure, of course, yeah. You gotta embrace the non-judgment of the character and the greater goal of the art. But yeah, and then to have this again totally twisted, ridiculous sort of. This character like Lockjaw, who just will not stop. He is a bit like a Terminator. He's just so determined, and he's so, stone-faced, and he's so brimming with this, seething, I don't know, just under the surface. And to come to find that even he is a deviant by some greater system, and like as above, so below. The revolution that's taking place in the underground, just beneath the surface where all the regular people live. Like you see so few of the regular people, like her friends are like the normies that you see for a minute.
That's a good observation you made too. They really did feel extremely grounded, and they did not feel like you were watching even actors. They really did feel real.
Like strikingly outside of both purviews, because it's like you have the revolution, which, there are all kinds of conversations to have about violence and the purpose of violence. And I kind of, as I look at the world from my own interpretation, sort of accept that, like, while I'm not a violent person and I don't celebrate or encourage violence necessarily, there are just some things in life, and especially politics, and when fascism, tyranny, any other form of oppression is afoot, sometimes violence is a natural outcome of oppression, and sometimes it's unavoidable, and sometimes, again, while I don't encourage violence, sometimes violence has to be necessary in certain cases. And this is an interesting conversation about that. But also, it's the ideology versus the people, and the weird sort of personal things that we crush and don't understand about our own identities, as we're also aligning our whole identity with these rebellions or these, you know, systems of power that we want to preserve or whatever it might be. And so, yeah, there's an as above, so belowness where you have the revolution just underground from the normal people who we rarely ever see. And then you have, you know, the main face of the tyranny or the chokehold, you know, the immigration enforcements that are putting people in cages and separating families and mangling people like they're meat, you know, or, you know, the police in the streets looking for reasons to incite violence. And sure, not every situation is this, but these are real situations that happen. But then beyond that, you know, beyond the state versus the revolution, it's like there's a counter. I'm going to pay this as above, so below thing off, I swear. There's like a counter above the state, which is the fucking Christmas Collective or whatever they called that thing, which is like the shadowy cabal of dudes who are looking to kind of do their own revolutionary action insofar as they are going to preserve the imbalance of power that benefits them ultimately and supports their, you know, narrow ideology of who is worthy and why. And so with all we're learning about the Epstein files and shit, like as outlandish and colorful as this movie is, it's an interesting explosion of psychologies meeting ideologies, meeting these, systems that are faulty because of human error and this whole mess of a world that we have is fascinating. Like I'm curious to get some more direct political reads, and certainly like the objectification throughout this movie is a pointed thing. There's that whole they keep repeating the do you like black girls, and then friggin' Lockjaw says it in his own way, like I like black girls, you know, like and there's I know that in the conversation around social change and you know revolution and whatnot, you know, women are instrumental to that, and especially black women are you know, if you do even a modicum of your reading, instrumental to that. And so the way this movie positions its black women characters is interesting, and they are certainly quite varied. You know, Perfidia being this, you know, fiery visionary, but who is completely kind of erratic in her own personal foundations. Then you have Regina Hall, who seems like the really sensible, steady, clear-minded one, who meets this, you know, end where I don't know what happened to her. You know, we don't even really get the clear on if she makes it out to prison forever or if they just kill her. Right. And then you have this sort of child of the two halves of the thing in you know
Lockjaw.
In her daughter, what's her name, I should know. Charlene, you know, and she is now, you know, kind of the new, as the movie positioned it, she's the new version of this, you know, it's not the old thing that, you know, we're trying to hold on to.
And thank God she wasn't raised by Lockjaw.
Yeah. And it's a nature nurture, and that, the whole like commodification of like, you're my daughter and we could have got to know each other and you're fucking disrespectful and like, this is so twisted. And so like you can see where like a human once was that just got completely warped in this man. And like, it's sad because he's like, I'm not gay. And like, and he's clearly like has these feelings about black women and stuff like that.
Like
he
keeps that closeted.
Yeah. I'm like, if you could free yourself from just these miles of concrete, I'm sure repression, trauma, whatever, you might be able to, but you're so far gone. And like the way he ends up just mangled and like, you know, tough as nails, he walks away from getting shot in the face. And then all of a sudden they lure him in with this, you know, ultimate, you know, acceptance and position. And he's at the top of the mountain. He's the Christmas adventurer. And they just
did a really good job too.
One,
really quick,
you know?
for just 2 seconds, and then we'll get to the question. I thought they did a good job of blending certain themes like parent and responsibility, and also how conflict shapes identity.
Yeah.
So they did a really incredible job just blending these things together.
Yeah.
Really, really, really strong film, dude.
Yeah, and sympathetic. Like it's interesting again to see Leo in this mode and to be like a character who's like a real fuck up, and a lot of the time you're like, dude, you are absolutely not helping yourself. But like with a heart in the right place.
Yeah.
You know, he's very ineffectual to like the motion of the actual plot, but like you do feel that great relief when they reunite, because you know that this guy is at least very human and really loves this girl. He really loves his daughter. Yeah.
By the time we get to the end of the film, though, you really truly believe his arc now. And, you know, when, you know, he's really being more attentive towards his daughter. And so it's not that he hasn't been caring towards her. He just hasn't been the most like their dad, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? She's been more of his babysitter. She's been more the parent for the last so on years. So.
All right, well, let's hop into a few questions before we hit the boogie.
Sounds good.
This is a movie you could talk about forever. But Captain Fernandez, thanks for chiming in. Captain says, I saw this in IMAX, and when the Steely Dan needle drop hits as we're introduced to teenage Willa/Charlene, I knew we were in for something special. Are there any needle drops in other movies that made you feel the same way?
I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there are.
That's a great question. The only one I can just right now out of the blue think of that I remember going, this pumped me up needle drop was Thor Ragnarok. What were they played the same song twice. What was the can you pull it up for me because I feel so dumb right now.
Which movie, sorry?
Thor Ragnarok. They played the same song twice.
Oh, the immigrant song?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah. Like that I thought that was an awesome needle drop twice. Because usually you don't see the same song played twice in a movie like that. So I thought that was really cool. But I'm sure there's so many. Just in the moment, that's what I'm picking. What about you?
Right now, my friend Mallory, one of my best friends in the world last year, took me to see Lost Highway. And there is a needle drop in that movie. It's a cover of This Magic Moment by Lou Reed. And it's such a beautiful moment, and it's a song that's become very important to me. So, like, that's I think that's a great one. But yeah, there are so many.
I bet that's the one you guys were expecting, John.
I also personally I like the Love Hurts in Halloween, Rob Zombie's version. Not that was the moment where I was like, this is gonna be the movie, but there are a lot of good movie needle drops. But yeah, as like a let's go one, it wasn't like. Yeah, that was a moment where I was like, oh, yeah, this movie's something. So, but I'm sure there are a million examples, So ask this question again on another needle drops movie.
Yeah, no, it's a great question, though. Thank you. All right, Pierre the Reject. Thank you for being a Royal Reject.
Both.
And a
Thank you
real
for being
Reject.
both.
Yeah, and for asking the question. We appreciate you. What did you guys think of Teyana Taylor's performance? I think she deserved the Oscar, even though she had little screen time. I mean, she elevated every scene she was in. She really leaves you remembering her performance, even though she's barely in the film. So I think she was incredible. I don't know what else I've seen her.
I feel like she's been acting more recently because she's like a musician too. I feel like she's kind of a multi-hyphenate now.
She had an incredible presence in every single scene she was in. And the fact that I don't think I've seen her in anything else. And I know I talk about this a lot when I mention actors I haven't really seen in many other things. She's acting with pretty big heavyweights, Sean Penn, Leonardo DiCaprio, and she's really holding her own in those scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So she did an incredible job. So I'm pretty shocked that she wasn't nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah, has she not been?
I don't know. Like I said, I was not up to date on who was nominated for what. Because cinematography, this film for sure deserved, but I could see her getting a nomination too. She was. So it was nominated for Best Cinematography?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, yeah, I could see that.
I was going to say, Sean Penn got a nomination.
He's incredible. Oh, did Benicio? Is that what it said? Sorry, Benicio?
I guess they both got nominated.
They both. That's
interesting.
Cool. Two actors
Fascinating.
He's incredible.
Benicio was great in this too. I really did like
a
Benicio
movie that's so
lot.
heavy-handed. Like he brings a little levity to all the tension that's happening too. Like literally, when he's saying like breathe, it's almost like he's speaking to the audience too.
Okay, Teyana Taylor was nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, good.
for this. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I
100%. I mean, like, yeah, this is the first thing I've seen her act in, and I've seen a lot more of her face lately, but like, yeah, she was incredibly effective in this role. I mean, yeah, she absolutely nailed the assignment. She has to be this force of nature. She has to like lift off the screen and be this sort of figure that is very complicated and so many people's lives and futures hinge upon. And I think her otherworldly presence, she's everything that is presented here. She's so ferocious and formidable and sexy and competent, but also very wild and sort of untamed in a way. Yeah, I think she absolutely deserves every flower she gets from this work, because she did a terrific job.
Glad she got it.
Raymond Terry. Love the film and how it's a melting pot for different genres that PTA successfully juggled. One thing I'm still fascinated about is how the time period of the movie is never explicitly stated.
We were talking about that.
Yeah. There are visual aids regarding technology and vehicles in a specific movie being referenced, yet it could be any of the recent decades. How did this come across to either of you? Maybe in film, in film line, quote, time doesn't exist, yet it controls us anyway, is all that's needed.
That's a great point, Raymond. I mean, we were talking about it because there were payphones being used, and here in California,
a lot of them don't work no more.
Well, not only do they not work, it's hard to even find them.
Totally.
So seldom do I ever see payphones anymore, and if you do find them, as John just pointed out, they don't work very often anymore. So that's why at first I was like, wait, what year is this? And then they were also having cell phones. I was like, I'm a little confused at the timeline right now. So yeah, I was a little confused, but then I realized whatever. It doesn't really greeting code.
She was one of the people over the phone.
Over the phone. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, okay, I did not.
Sorry,
see
we
her
saw
face.
the Jenna Malone credit.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, Jenna Malone. But yeah, in the end of the day, I don't think it really matters in terms of what year. I stopped caring at a certain point. But what about you? What year was there a specific year you thought it was?
Not especially, but I think that's kind of I would agree. I think that's part of the point, because I think part of what the movie is getting at is that, like, in a sense, life is sort of one battle after another, and the business of revolution and creating a better world for everyone is a constant battle, because there are so many perspectives and sides and different machinations, and some are for all the people and some are for just a few of the people. And it's one of those things where it's like a timeless set of circumstances. Like, the specificities change, and there is that thing at the end where she's like, maybe you can go on and change the world. But part of it is like the world never really fully just reinvents off of one person or one action. It's just incrementally over years, decades, centuries. So yeah, like, I appreciated sort of that it's like vaguely modern. And even in the earlier scenes, I feel like when they capture Perfidia, someone's got a smartphone there. So like,
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, it seems like it must be at least in the post 2000.
Sure,
I would argue.
Sure, because there was still payphones at that time. So,
sure.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like, I think any time where you weren't fully in the, I mean, by the 2000s, you're starting to get to the point where a cell phone is less of a luxury novelty and more of like, okay, these are becoming more regular. And now payphones, now even people who are on the margins of society can get a cheap cell phone, So like the need for payphones and nobody carrying cash around, like, but anyhow, all that aside, I think the way that, like you pointed out, I like the melting of all the different genres and stuff. Like, this was heavy in a lot of ways and thoughtful and political, but also it had a certain sense of fun. It has a certain sense of, again, thrill, even though it never felt like a roller coaster. It never felt fun in the intense moments. It never felt like an action movie, or even the moments where it felt like a heist movie felt more like an intense, like anything could go very wrong anytime. But yeah, I would say that I think it complements what the movie's talking about to have it be at a sort of vague time and place. Because again, there are always going to be secret cabals at the top of the ladder trying to control everything for the select few, and there are always going to be people at the bottom just trying to help everyone live. And then the rest of us sort of in between trying to make sense of and discover the true reality of it all. So anyway.
Rudy Rogers, thank you for being a royal reject, for asking a question. We appreciate you. Hi, rejects. Excited as heck that you guys are finally getting around to this.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to watch it for the first time with you guys. Curious to hear what y'all believe is the overarching message of the story. Sending much love. I mean, for me, keep it pretty simplistic and simple. I thought, like, whatever your political ideology is, like, what are you willing to do to achieve it, or what are you willing to sacrifice and give up for it at the end of the day, and what do you believe in, right? I think that a lot of that was like coming across to me when I was watching this, and like, what are the important things in I think John also said something like very striking to me, like, I'm at heart a pacifist, but sometimes we got to do things that we don't want to do. Like, I would never, ever want violence in any situation, but sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. So
You just
it's
hold the two ideas.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't
yeah.
support violence
Of
innately,
course.
but
Never.
there
But sometimes
will be circumstances
Yeah.
where you can't
Yeah.
really argue anyway.
Yeah, and I doubt it. Yeah, and like from Leo's character, like I doubt he would want to do that, but he saw like injustice and he was just doing what he felt was right. So, you know, it's like, again, what are you willing to sacrifice and do for the things you feel are right?
I think the message of the movie really is to read the goddamn revolutionary handbook so you don't forget the fucking codes.
Yeah, that's not. I think you're onto something there. Yeah, be careful how much you drink and smoke over the years.
This is a fascinating movie, and it's a lot of things, and so I would be lying if I said, you know, I'm sitting here going like, this is the main message of the movie. But I don't know. I think it's somewhere in the realm of the balance of humanity with the ideology. You know, it's about kind of aligning yourself to the circumstances. You viva la revolution, they say. You live the revolution, and sometimes that means taking direct action, and sometimes that means locking in and caring for this kid, you know, and everything in life in some way, shape, or form, depending on how you're looking at it, can be political. And so, yeah, you know, what do you have? You have this fiery symbol of the revolution, but who sold us out and who, you know, made a very selfish choice to like get completely off the grid, go live her freedom. We don't know what happens to her. You know, so like you got to kind of align, I guess, what your ideology with like your actual waking self to create the most direct, bless you, kind of action. It's like you look at the Benicio Del Toro character, and I was so calm in his presence always, because he seemed like a guy who knew exactly what he stood for and what action he was trying to take, but who also had sort of a grip on himself as a person and his place in all of this.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, he's the least messy appearing character, or like Regina Hall especially are the least sort of erratic and messy characters. And then by the end you wonder, like, yeah, they keep talking about how, oh, you got all your mother's fire and grit and, you know, determination and single-mindedness. But she's also got her dad's tenderness. And even though he is not a portrait of perfection for what the revolution ought to be, he's a bit of a schlub. He's, you know, obviously he's a supporting player, but he has that love that I think helps to balance her moving into the future. You know, you got the fire, but you've also got the recollection of what you actually have to live for and the security in that. And, you know, that I think can alleviate you the fear that makes you run. That whole thing about you're a stump, she's a runner, you know. Leo, for all of his shortcomings, is like pretty on the surface in terms of who he is, whereas Perfidia is a bit of a fortress, you know, up until the letter at the end when you really kind of feel who this person might be vulnerably. So I don't know, the revolution is everywhere. It will and won't be televised in interesting ways. Women and black women are probably at the forefront of it. There's so much to glean from this. And I'm just excited to go engage more in the conversation and take in more perspectives on it personally.
It's one of those films I feel like, too, the more you watch it, the more you're going to gather from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
100%. All right, bud.
Last question, Jaden Rhodes. Jaden, thank you so much for being a Row Reject, asking a question. We appreciate you. This was my second favorite movie of last year. Only Sinners beat it out by a fraction. Go check out our reaction. We appreciate it. I haven't seen too many PTA movies, Paul Thomas Anderson, but of the ones I have seen, this is probably my favorite. I'm curious if y'all agree. And what is y'all's favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie? I think I've only seen Boogie Nights, if I'm being honest, and I saw that like 20 years ago, I think. It's been a very, very, very long time, to the point where I really don't remember much of it. So based on that, sure, I'll go with this one. This is my favorite. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the intro, I would love to, with John, go on a tangent here of many PTA films, if you guys are down for that, if John is down for that. So
yeah, I too have a pretty spotty PTA viewing history personally. I have seen Boogie Nights. It's been a very long time. I think this or that, I would say, are the contenders, because I haven't seen Magnolia yet. I haven't seen Punch Drunk Love yet. My hot take is I saw There Will Be Blood in like high school when it first came out. I have very little recollection of it other than it left me cold, and I did not share in everyone else's enthusiasm for it. I saw The Master once when it came out. I thought that was an interesting, gripping movie. But I don't know if I love it as a watching experience that I would like put on again. Inherent Vice I think is very fun, but I think it's more of a low-key PTA. It's not one I would like go to bat for, but I do think is a lot of fun. I liked it. I remember liking it. Haven't seen Phantom Thread or Licorice Pizza. So yeah, I mean, this one I would say of the ones I've seen, if it's not Boogie Nights, which I need to watch again with fresh eyes, I feel like that might still be it. But this one is a contender. I thought, yeah, this one definitely kept me gripped, and I really like the ensemble, the music, the cinematography, everything, and it flew by. Like, as for a 2 hour and 40-minute movie.
Oh, I didn't feel the runtime.
Yeah, I didn't really think of or feel the runtime much at all. So
I felt the intensity and the tension and my heart racing.
Yeah.
That I felt.
Yeah.
But out of all those movies, if we could pick one to react to next, for me, I would want to do I've heard so many incredible things about them all, but Magnolia for years, I've just heard so many positive things. I really want to see that one day.
Just a couple quickie facts before we close out here for fun. Lockjaw's second in command and chief interrogator Danvers is played by a non-professional actor, James Raderman, a security consultant and former HSI special agent. He's the guy I think who's interrogating everybody.
Yeah. And you were like,
he felt real.
He felt real.
He felt real, man.
That's why it felt so real.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also, apparently, the exterior mansion where the Christmas Adventurers Club meets was the home of Ronald Reagan in Sacramento, where he was governor of California.
Okay.
And I guess the minute Sean Penn started reading this, he knew he wanted to make the film, calling it a gift of a part for an actor his age.
I mean, he was incredible in the film.
Oh, boy.
Great performance.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently the car chase scene at the end was not scripted. Paul Thomas Anderson was on a car location scouting for hours when he was thinking, I'm never coming on a location scout again. He spotted the road dips, the, quote, river of hills, as the director called it, and started shooting with his phone and losing the horizon. As he zoomed in, he thought it was even scarier. That's when he knew how and where to shoot, and when he came up with the idea of Willa stopping the car in a blind spot.
Brilliant. I mean, that's why I was saying, too, like, as it's like this is a cinematic roller coaster right now with the way everything is scoped out with this road.
Oh, and yeah, the award Lockjaw receives for capturing the French 75, the Bedford Forest Award, is named for Nathaniel Bedford Forrest, the first Grand Wizard of the Klan.
Did you mention something?
Yeah. I was like, that stood out in my mind. That's a pointed detail. And Bob is seen watching The Battle of Algiers, which is a 1966 movie, an iconic film about left-wing political social resistance to tyranny that forms much of the aesthetic of this film.
Yeah, I would not have known that from a 60s film.
I think that's part of the message, is just that all of this is a mess and it's all human, so you just got to do your best and try and align yourself as much as you can with your ideology that you feel like is right and is right for everyone around you, or at least, freeze from tyranny everyone around you.
Amen.
Boy, howdy, gang. This was quite a piece. This was a tour de force in many ways. Very curious to see how it fares at the Academy Awards this year. Thank you for joining us. Leave us your thoughts. This is definitely one I want to just, hear some takes and opinions. And, it seems like a good water cooler movie. And a good opportunity to remind yourselves that, even though art doesn't have to be political, everything touches politics in some way. So we shouldn't be afraid of that in our media. Anyway, cheers, gang. We'll see you on the next one. One reaction after another. Peace out.